Call 844-U-COLLECT.
Richard Bredesen, and I approve this message.
You know what I do. I get the insurance company to pay you more if you've been hurt in a car wreck. No matter how many car wrecks we've handled, yours is the most important. Want more? Call me, Attorney Rob Levine.
Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
This is Eyewitness News at noon. In custody, North Providence police make several arrests in connection with a deadly weekend double shooting. And facing a judge, a Portsmouth woman accused of killing her husband answers to domestic murder charges. We begin with breaking news out of North Providence's noontime. Police say they have made multiple arrests in connection with a weekend double shooting. A father was killed and a son is in the hospital following the shooting. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joining us live from North Providence Police Headquarters right now with more.
Police say they have multiple suspects in custody here at the police department in connection with this homicide. A father killed and his son severely wounded. It was the first homicide of the year in North Providence. Now police say they have suspects in custody in connection with the shootings.
It was like 4 guys jumped out of the car and started shooting at my son.
We spoke to Georgette Avila Monday, the morning after the shooting. Her husband, 46-year-old Hernan Avila, was killed in the shooting, she says, trying to protect her son.
My husband jumped in front of my son and he took the bullets for him.
Avila describes 2 cars full of people at the convenience store on Humbert Street Sunday night. She says an argument with her son, also named Hernan Avila, escalated. She wasn't sure if just one person in the group or more had a gun. Police have not yet said how many suspects are in custody, nor what their charges are. Avila says her son underwent 2 surgeries and is in stable condition. And police are expected to give us those suspects' names and charges at a 12:45 news conference here at the police department, and we're told those suspects will be in court this afternoon. Live in North Providence with the mobile newsroom, Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Also breaking at noon, a Portsmouth woman accused of domestic murder had her day in court. 57-year-old Lisa Almeida Loriano admitted to shooting and killing her husband yesterday afternoon. Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright has been tracking the story. She has more live from outside of Newport District Court.
The suspect is scheduled to be arraigned around 2 o'clock this afternoon here at Newport District Court. Police say she admitted to shooting her husband when she called 911. It was a dangerous mixture of alcohol and firearms that police say turned deadly at this Portsmouth apartment on East Main Road Monday night.
In a domestic situation, I think sometimes people act and maybe regret it afterwards.
And police say the suspect did regret it. The chief says 57-year-old Lisa Almeida Loriano called 911 to report she shot her husband, 69-year-old Manuel Loriano. The two had been married since 2013.
She had been drinking. I don't want to state her level of intoxication.
Police aren't saying what led up to the shooting or speculating on a motive, but they say that Almeida Loriano was the only one there when it happened.
The male had been shot at least 1 time in the torso and was pronounced dead at the scene. I think it's fair to say she expressed regret. Yeah.
Police found several firearms at the scene, including a revolver and long guns. Police say they don't have any indication the shooting was in self-defense.
The suspect had no evidence of an assault on her person, and there was no assault reported to us.
This is not the first domestic incident they responded to at this home. Back in 2009, police arrested the husband, who was charged at that time with assaulting his wife. Police say the suspect was the victim's second wife, and there were no outstanding no-contact orders at the time. We'll stay on top of the story, and we'll have more details from court beginning tonight, live at 5. Live in Newport with the East Bay Mobile Newsroom, Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.
Also breaking, a man who was shot with a stun gun while trying to prevent the arrest of a woman in Fall River has died. Police say they tried to arrest the woman yesterday when the man and another woman interfered. The male was shot with the stun gun and arrested, but went into cardiac arrest outside the building. He was rushed to St. Anne's Hospital, where he passed away. Medical examiner and the Bristol County District Attorney's Office are now investigating that incident. In other news, we have an update now on the case of the baby doe off Deer Island. A man accused in the death of Bella Bond is due in court today. Michael McCarthy is charged with first-degree murder. Bella's mother, Rochelle Bond is charged as an accessory after the fact. Gloucester police releasing new details about suspects in a home invasion. Police tell us 3 men entered the home on Cooper Hill Road early Monday morning, tied up 5 people who were sleeping inside, and stole cash and jewelry. Officers say the suspects were wearing bandanas over their faces, so the victims did not get a good look at them. So far, police have not been able to identify the suspects, but they believe this was a targeted act and the public is not in any danger. Campaign 2060 news now. Race for the Democratic nomination continues today with a pair of states holding primaries, but the leading candidate is already looking ahead to a general election matchup against Donald Trump. Eyewitness News reporter Craig Boswell has more details from the White House.
Voters in Kentucky and Oregon could help determine who will win the Democratic nomination. Bernie Sanders is poised to win one, possibly both states when all of the counting, but Hillary Clinton has a huge delegate lead and is already preparing to square off against the Republican opponent.
I am hoping and really looking forward to debating Donald Trump in the fall.
The money behind Clinton is moving ahead, too.
You could see there was blood coming out of her eyes.